Hi, my name's Ashley, and in 2018 I went for a walk. A 2,500 mile walk across Eastern Europe, from the wild woodlands of Hungary to the warm waters of the Mediterranean. This is my adventure. From the Austrian border I'd follow the National Blue Trail, the oldest long-distance hiking trail in Europe. The trail would take me on a winding route, first to the extinct volcanoes around Lake Balaton, onwards to Budapest, and then across the country to Romania. In late October I'd walked into Vienna all the way from the southern tip of Spain. I went home for a few months to make some more hiking money and wait out the worst of the cold. So on a cold morning on the 25th of March, I picked up my backpack once again and followed the Danube out of town. Yesterday I left Vienna, did like 19.5 miles on my first day, and by the end of it my body was just really not used to all this hiking after four months of rest. I'm on here till probably tomorrow morning, and then I'll be heading south through eastern Austria, eventually reaching Mount Irrot-Ko. It's right on the border, and then I'll spend the next 700 miles walking through Hungary. As for the Danube, the next time I see it, it'll be in Budapest in maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
But I said, hey mister, it's not me, my problem lies with society. Hey mister, it's not me, my problem lies with society. Hey mister, it's not me. I said, hey mister, it's not me, my problem lies with society.
So it's day 10, and I'm camped on Irrot-Ko, which is a mountain. It's like 880 metres high, and it's right on the border of Austria and Hungary. Last night I was hoping it'd be my first campsite in Hungary, my first night in Hungary. But when I got in the tent at night, I looked on the GPS and I'd kind of wandered over into the Austrian side of the border again. So really, this was my last night in Austria, and it'll be my first day in Hungary.
So take your place. I said, hey sister, it's not me, the problem lies with society. Hey sister, it's not me, the problem lies with society. Hey sister, it's not me. I said, hey sister, it's not me, the problem lies with society. With society, with society. My problem lies with society.
So there's an observation tower on top of the Irrot-Ko, and it gives you like a 360 view of back to where I walked across in Austria. But also like ahead to Hungary, and I must say Hungary just looks like one big flat pancake.
Trying to please the boss, it makes me sad. seems to be society's way. We're not gonna change and we're all gonna stay. But I said, hey mister, it's not me. My problem lies with society. Hey mister, it's not me. My problem lies with society. Hey mister, it's not me. I said, hey mister, it's not me. My problem lies with society.
Lake Balaton, which is the largest lake in Central Europe, I believe. It's enormous. I thought Hungary was a flat, easy country, but all these short, steep climbs, they were killing me. I couldn't believe I was the same guy who'd walked across the Alps last year. So it's the 16th of April and I'm in a town called Zirc, Z-I-R-C, and I'm in this kind of lovely, well, it's a guest house, but I think it's more like a kind of 2-bed house that I'll give you a tour of because it's pretty cool. So this is the bedroom I'm in, double bed. There's like 2 pull-out beds as well for like 4 people to sleep in here. Flat screen TV on the wall, go through. Another bedroom here, a bit dark in here, but it's pretty much the same space for 4 people. This will be upstairs, so I'll take you downstairs. Got a bathroom here. It's nice to have a shower. The last guest house I was in didn't have a shower. So yeah, pretty standard. Kitchen, it's very nice. Dining room, I haven't dined in here, I've just like dumped a load of stuff on the table. I'll use that when I'm packing. But this is the pièce de résistance. Is that the way to pronounce it? Got a pool table. So, shame on my own because I've got no one to play pool with, but at least if I play myself I might win a game. So last night I stayed in a motel. Wasn't all that great really, but you know, it was cheap. But yeah, when I was there were some other guys who were making some kind of like web series on the Blue Trail, and they interviewed me, which was quite surreal.
Az úton egy igazi, kőkemény túrázóval találkoztunk, aki szintén kéktúrázott.
This is my 25th day.
25th day from
Vienna.
From Vienna, yeah. Okay. And how long was the route from Spain to Vienna?
It was eight and a half months. I'm only like 30 miles from Budapest, but that's as a crow flies, and the Blue Trail is well, it's nothing like a straight line. It's still got a bit of meandering to do, so I think it's going to be like probably a week maybe till I'm in Budapest. I think when you're walking long distance, you can't really think of things in terms of, you know, I'm going to make Cyprus. Woo, you know, Cyprus is kind of like far away from what I think on a day-to-day basis. So right now I'm just like, I'm walking to Budapest. And then when I get to Budapest, it'll be right, I'm walking to the Romanian border. And then when I get to the Romanian border, it'll be right, I'm walking to Brasov in Romania probably, or even somewhere closer than that. Spring was here and the forest was alive. By day I would walk through a green world inhabited by deer and hunting cabins. And in the evenings I would cook my pasta with a front row seat to the sunset. It's not the clearest of stamps, but you can definitely tell it's this little house. I think it's called Somliovar, possibly. On top of a hill one day I spotted the Danube. I knew that Budapest couldn't be much further away. So yeah, today is April 27th. I've been on the road just over 30 days, and yeah, I've just left Budapest this morning. The Blue Trail doesn't go right through the city, it just goes to the outskirts really, and in the hills above it. So the other day I caught a tram in from, you know what, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I'll just get it completely wrong. But it begins with a H, that's what I know. But yeah, I got a tram in from there, and then this morning I just got the tram back out, and I've just been walking in the forest and the hills above Budapest for the last few hours. Plan is, I'm heading kind of like northwest slightly at the minute, and there's a ferry crossing at a place called Visegrad, which will get me across the Danube, and then I'll go across the north of the country for a bit.
Across, heading further to New York while we burning in the heat. On the state route through the drought, the highway's melting down. Our tire seems to drown. So right, and let's get married with lights so bright.
For most of the time I was following the Blue Trail through forest, and though I always thought I'd be bored after hiking through the Alps, I was the most relaxed I'd been for months.
We are dancing on the street corner, free men want to south. We want to step across, heading further to New York while we burning in the heat. On the state route through the drought, the highway's melting down. Our tire seems to drown.
Each village had a water supply to drink from, and although the heat of the day was brutal, the shade of a forest was never far away.
Let's get married with lights so bright. Stay here with you by my side. Oh, your love just seems so right. Let's get married with lights so bright.
I think that's Kekes, Hungaria's highest peak, which I'll be going over tomorrow. looks like that's it. Hope that doesn't happen tomorrow when I'm going over it.
On a warm summer night, when the stars are all alight, when the feeling is just right, here with you. So take my hand and you'll see that your heart is safe with me. There's no place I'd rather be than right here with you.
After more than a month on the trail, the climbs were easier. Life in the forest was relaxing. I felt at peace out on the trail. Humans had evolved to be outside, to be among the trees and in nature, not work indoors in artificial light, and especially on the night shift. It was a primal feeling that I was far from home, but felt at home.
That night, as we danced in the light of that strawberry moon, reminds me of you, reminds me of me. When I close my eyes, it's all that I see. There's no place I'd rather be than here loving you. Strawberry moon on an evening in June, and just like you, it's beautiful. I'll stare at your smile just for a while. Fine as muscadine wine. Here's to you, babe. I'll never forget that night as we danced in the light of that strawberry moon. And baby, please say your love is true.
The last hour or so I've been walking literally on the Hungarian-Slovakian border, which means that when I crossed into Hungary from Austria, I'd never saw a welcome to Hungary sign, but this probably makes up for it. Pretty cool. And the Slovakia one's down there, but I just can't be bothered walking down to it.
It's beautiful way up in the sky. It shines through the night, and just like your eyes, it's beautiful like the strawberry moon on an evening in June, and just like you, girl. Oh,
Trust the winds to get up just as I'm halfway across.
that night as we danced in the light of that strawberry moon, I held her till sun's first light. Two hearts that danced in the light of that strawberry moon.
So I'm in near Balaton. It's a 45-mile hike to Satu Mare, which is just on the other side of the Romanian border, where I'm going to head to. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a road walk. I'm going to try and knock out 25 today, and then the other 20 tomorrow. So yeah, let's get it started.
You're keeping me awake. You're leading me astray this time. You sterilize in your ways.
A 2-day slog on roads brought me to the city of Satu Mare in Romania. Ahead of me was a land of bears, wolves and vicious dogs. But first, I would have to survive my first hotel in Romania, but that's a story for next time.